Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parshat Tetzaveh. We're going to do Ois Hai Zera Shimshon. Excuse me. He brings down the pasuk. By Shishi. V'zeh asher ta'asa ala Mizbeach, and this is what you should put onto the Mizbeach. Kavusim b'nai shunot shnaim layoim tumid. A keves lambs for a year old. Shnaim layoim tumid, 2 of them a day for the korban tumid. When it was tumid shachar, tumid shel ben harbayim. So he brings down the kasha from the Oikris that says, why doesn't it say over here in the Pusik Tamimim? Kvuzim b'nai shunot Tamimim, like it says in Parshas Pinchas. Parshas Pinchas, it says the same Pusik, but it says, Kvuzim b'nai shunot Tamimim. So says, the answers of the Oikris is that the Tumid, that Parshas, over here in Parshat Tetzaveh, it doesn't have to say Tamimim. Why? Because this was before the erection of the Mishkan. And before the Mishkan was put up, it was mitted to be makriv, it was put to bring a korban of a balmim. But in Parshas Pinchas, where it was said after the Mishkan was already put up, over there was an isser to bring a balmim as a korban, and therefore it has to say over there tamimim. That's what he answers. On this asks the Zera Shimshon, if it was before the Mishkan, they didn't bring tamidim. Right? And this Parshas Tetzaveh, what is going on, what you should do after the Mishkan was put up. So if that's the case, then we're talking about, again, after the Mishkan is put up and you bring a korban tumid, it has, what are you bringing? And it should have said tamimim then. Right? That's number one. Because then you're going to need tamimim. And if you're going to say that they brought to Midim and the Shiva Yimaya Miliyim when they were doing the Chanikas HaMishkan before the Mishkan was put up itself, and then it doesn't say Tamimim over here because you didn't need Tamimim. It was brought down in the Yalkut Shemaini that that day was the first day of the Avodah. And what does it mean, the first day of the Avodah? He brings down the Shem, the Seder Olam, that day they started to bring to Midim, which they didn't do the whole Shivas Yimei Ameliyim. Meaning to say, the day that the Mishkan was put up, that's the day that they started to bring a korban tumid. And if that's the case, you need Tamimim. So what's the answer? Again, if this pasuk is going to tell us what's going to happen, and they didn't bring Tamidim until now, and what's going to happen, and what you should be doing after the Mishkan, so it has Tamimim. If you're saying that they brought it before by the Shivas Yimei Miliyim, before the Mishkan was put up, it says Beferish that it wasn't. The first day that Tamimim was Shivas Yimei Miliyim. So again, why doesn't it say Tamimim over here in Parshas Pinchas? It does. So answers the Shimshon. He says that this pasuk that we just this pasuk is going on to explain the pasuk before. The pasuk right before Shishi says Shivas Yomim techaper al Mizbeach v'kidashta oisoi. Right? V'hoya ha-Mizbeach kodesh kedushim kol hanageh b'mikdash yikdash. Kol ha-Mizbeach yikdash. Anything that touches the Mizbeach is going to be kodesh kedushim. Anything that touches the Mizbeach is going to become kodesh. And this pasuk is explaining to what goes on. What do you mean what goes on? If chas v'sholem someone's going to put on a duva tumei, it's going to be yikdash? No, it's only something that's roi. That's going to be going on to the Mizbeach. That's puzzle for a different reason. That's going to become Kodesh. Right? Now, if we didn't say Tamimim, what's going to happen if we didn't say Tamimim? There would be a mistake, and you would think that if it would say Tamimim over here in the Pusik, if it would say Dafka Tamimim, you would think that the Pusik before that says Kol HaNageh b'Mizbeach Yikdash, and anything that touches Mizbeach is going to become Kodesh, is coming to exclude what? Balamimim. Why? Because if it didn't mean Balamimim, so then it shouldn't say, if it meant Balamimim, it shouldn't say Tamimim. Because we could learn everything out from Kvosim. Kvosim is something that's roy to go onto the Mizbeach. Everything else is also roy to go onto the Mizbeach. That should go on. Anything that's not roy, that would not be able to go onto the Mizbeach, does not become Kodesh. And therefore, it doesn't say Tamimim, because if it would say Tamimim, you would come to say that Tafka Bali Mimim, and nothing else. I get in Shabbos.